Weather with your forecast. Hi, Katie.
Hi, Mark, and I'll just say right now, you will never catch me pushing a peanut up a mountain. Maybe hiking, but not pushing a peanut. Very interesting for that guy. Here's a look at our current Doppler radar, and we don't have a whole lot of activity compared to yesterday. You can see most of El Paso County is dry. We are seeing some green, but I honestly think that probably is Virga, which is evaporating rain before it hits the surface. Where all the storms are right now are off to our south in Mexico, in Chihuahua. So you can see a lot of thunderstorms, a lot of lightning, possible hail coming out of these guys. Also some storms on the international border up in Hudspeth County as well. Not too much activity across Las Cruces or Doña Ana County, but we do have some thunderstorms on the western slopes of the Sacramento Mountains, as well as up to the southwest of Hatch. So that's what we have right now. We could still see a couple more storms throughout the rest of this evening. Here's a look at your short-term future track model. This one now saying by 6 o'clock, not too much activity expected through 7 o'clock through 8 o'clock. But once again, I will say just be aware. We could have some thunderstorms pop up virtually anywhere. They may only last for an hour or so, but we have enough moisture. All we need is a lifting mechanism. So if those storms in the south start to fall apart, they release their outflow winds, we could see some storms popping up across El Paso County. This model predicting most of us will be dry throughout the rest of this evening, but as I just said, just be prepared. Here's what your dinner time looks like. 95 will be the temperature, so it'll be hot, breezy with a couple storms out there. Also, we've had some very beautiful sunsets over the past several days. I know I haven't taken plenty of pictures. I know you guys at home have been as well. Keep on sending them to us. Tonight's sunset will be at 8:15. Here's one picture that I took. Hey, looks pretty nice. If you ask me, I called it slushy colors. Do you know what a slushy is? Hopefully you do. They're delicious. That's what our background looks like. But tomorrow your day will be warm as well with some isolated storm chances, especially tomorrow afternoon. Your weekend forecast looks like this though. Yellow lights both days just because we have those rain chances in. It's also going to be hot out there, so make sure you are certainly hydrating. Because we're going to be having a hot weekend, make sure you have a pool day. If you have one, spend some time in the water, enjoy some ice cream, maybe stay inside and watch some movies, or just hang inside with your family. Here's your 70 forecast sponsored by Mattress Firm. A hot and possibly rainy weekend with 30% chances of rain for Saturday and Sunday. Temperatures will stay hot through midweek of next week, and our rain chances will drop a little bit lower, Mark.